Alright, so let's do multiplication. I'm going to do first the fraction. The whole number, you know how to play whole number, yes? You know the rule of the sign. Minus times minus is positive, and minus times positive is negative, and positive times positive is positive. Yes, you know the rule of the sign. So I'm not gonna go over this. It's clear with. Are you clear with that? All right. So I'm going to let me move to the fraction. For example, number 35. What do I have? 1.5. Yes. Times 0 times minus 4 over 3. No, you don't do nothing here. Yeah, the whole thing, because I will have anything times 0 becomes 0. I don't have to waste my time here. It's just 0. All right. For the second, number 36, we have what? Minus 2.5. Yes. Times 3.5. Times 3. All of them are mixed number. 3.5. Yes. And what do we have here? 2 over 3. So when we have mixed number and we have time with fraction, what you have to do? Change everything to what? To an improper fraction. So you have to change mixed number to improper fraction. Yes. So if I have A, B, C, I multiply A by C, add 2B, then divide by C. You got the point? So here I will have what? 2 times 2 is what? 4 times plus 1. So it's going to be minus 5 over 2. Here I will have what here? 2 times 3. 6, 7 over 2. Yes? And I will have here 2 over 3. Yes? So after that, what you do, you look for what? If you have numerator, same number on the top and bottom. Yes? So we have 2 here. I cancel the 1, 2. You got it? Then whatever left, I multiply. 5 times 7 is? So it's going to be 35. And 2 times 3 is? So this will be your answer. If you want to change it to mixed number, what I will get? Minus 5 and 5 over 6. If I want to change it to mixed number. If I want to keep it as this, I will accept as answer, yes. Oh, because 2 divided by 2 is what? So this is why I take only 1, 2. The other 2 is left. Because 1 is on numerator and 1 is denominator. Because they have different location. So I can cancel them. But if they are on the same location, I can. If they are both of them on numerator, I cannot do that. You see, I didn't cancel with this one. Why? Because the both of them are on the denominator, so I cannot cancel. I cancel only if they are on different location. Capish? Yes or no? Don't say yes if it's not clear. Okay, if I have 4 over 5 times 5 over 7. Okay? You see, multiplication is what? It's commutative. What does mean commutative? If I have A times B is same thing as B times A. Yes? So look, we have 4 times 5 and 5 times 7. Yes? So 5 times 7 is same thing as what? As 7 times 5. Yes? So that means I can write down 4 over 7 times 5 over 5. Yes, can I do that? Yes? Yes, I can do that. Because why? Because this is commutative. Because multiplication with the fraction, you multiply numerator with numerator and denominator with denominator. So I can switch the position, and the answer will not change. It's going to be the same answer. So we use commutative property. Then what happened here? We have 5 over 5 become what? Just 1. This is why it's better for you to cancel like this. So in that case, you simplify your answer. See, this is why you have to know the property of multiplication and addition. You have to know the property. You can use it to simplify your answer. Is that clear? All right. This is how to multiply with mixed number. So, none.
For the answer, it's negative 5 and
5 over 6, yes.
But how do you know, like, once to have the,
when you have numerator is greater than the denominator, then you can change it to mixed number. When numerator is greater than denominator, that means this is improper fraction. So you can change it to a mixed number. If numerator is less than denominator, then you cannot. You leave it like that.
So, but is the numerator and the whole number always gonna be the same number? Like for number 36, if the first number was negative 2 over a half, right? So, but like, what number can give me negative 2 over half?
I didn't understand your question.
Like, when you're doing a question, is it possible for like the numerator and the whole number not to be the same number?
Yeah, sometimes it depends of the fraction. It depends.
So then what do you do?
You don't do nothing. We just check. You do the division. You like, for example, here what I do. I divide 35 by 6. So this is what I do. I divide. I got 5, and the remainder is what?
5.
Is 5. So 5 is going to be my whole. Yes. And 5, and the remainder is going to be the one which is under the divisor.
Okay.
So this is what it is. Whatever you got, this is what you got. So you don't have to be equal or the same. No, there's no such thing as that. It depends what you got, you write it down. Always the quotient is the whole, and the remainder always is divided by the divisor all the time. So this is how we write down the next number. Is that clear? All right, for number 39. So here we multiply decimal. We have minus 3.213 times minus 1.6. Obviously, the answer is going to be positive because what do you have? Negative times negative is going to give me what? Positive. So what I do the regular multiplication. So 3.213 times 1.6. So when I multiply, I forget the dot. I multiply as a regular. Okay? So 6 times 3 is what? Is 18. Carry 1. 6 times 1 is 6, and 1 is 7. So 6 times 2 is what? Is 12, and carry 1. Yes? 6 times 3 is 18, and 1 is 19. You see? Multiply as a regular. No big deal. Forget the dot. Are you with me? Now I multiply so this means this is the 10th. So it's going to be what? 3, 1, 2, 3. Because 1 times 3 is 3, 1 times 1 is 1, and so on. You got it? Yes? Then what I do, I add. So it's going to be what? 8, 0 carry 1 is going to be 4. So it's going to be 1, and it's going to be 5. You got it now? Now what I do, I count how many decimal I have. How many fraction part I have? I have 4 fraction part. Yes? So I start from the last digit and I count 1, 2, 3, 4, and I put my dot. Yes?
Don't you have to do it like 3 times?
Do it 3 times?
Yeah, you have to.
I don't hear you. If you don't speak loudly, I cannot hear you.
Like, every 3 numbers you have to put in the same?
No. You see, when you multiply as a regular, you have to count all the decimal. You got it? If you have no decimal, then you're gonna count only 3. But we have decimal here and we have decimal here. So I need to count all the decimal behind, all the digits behind the decimal dot, all the digits. So then I will have 4. So I'm gonna count 4 from the last digit. Question? What's your question? Safia, question?
Hey, brother.
Yes.
If you're gonna do the if you're gonna multiply it, couldn't you just have multiplied it regularly and then just add the decimal places?
Yeah, that's what it is. It's like I multiply 2, 1, 3, and 1, 6 as regular, like that. Yes? I multiplied, this is what I did here. I forgot the decimal. But when I finish what I did, I see how many decimal, how many fraction part I have. So how many digits after the decimal I have, the total digits. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to count from the last digit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I put my dot. Always.
Well, what about the 6?
Which 6?
Or the 1.6?
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh.
I counted with the total. You count all the decimal.
What if like there isn't if it doesn't come, if there isn't enough for the decimal to go?
Oh, that means you're gonna add zeros. If it is not enough, doesn't mean you have to zero. That means you keep counting till you got your total number. You got suppose I have, for example, I don't know, like I don't have an idea in my head. So suppose we have, like, for example, 7 decimal dot. Yes, 7 decimal after that. I will count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I didn't reach my decimal, so what I do? 6, 7, then I put my dot. In case if you have more than what expected, that means you keep adding the zero till you finish, then you put your dot. You got the point? But our case, we don't have that case here. Any question here? Alright, can I move on? Okay, I'm going to do number 43, order of operation. Alright, so what's number 43? We have J minus 1 minus 2h square. Yes? The whole thing divided by minus 3j. And be careful here, be careful. I don't have parentheses with 3j. If it was parentheses, I need to multiply then divide. Here what you have to do first, I have to take this, divide by 3 first, then I multiply by j. Don't multiply 3 by j, then you divide the whole thing by the whole thing. It's wrong. So you see, this is not the same thing as if I have j minus 1 minus 2h square divided by minus 3j, and you have parentheses like this. They are not the same. What does mean this second one? That means whatever you find out here is divided by the whole thing. Here, whatever you find out here is divided only by minus 3. That's it. So this is the difference. So that means you have to divide by minus 3, then multiply by j. Here, you have to multiply 3 by j, then we do the division. It's different. You see here, there's no parentheses. That means you have to be careful here. Am I clear? I'm not clear. Alright, let's plug in. So what I got for j is what? Is minus 1, yes? Times minus 1 minus 2. What is my h? 3/4. Is 3/4 what? Square, yes? Time divided by negative 3 times negative 1. Alright? So what I do, I simplify the inside. What is 3/4 square is what? So it's going to be 3 square over 4 square, yes?
Wait, but the 3/4 isn't in a parentheses by itself.
Yeah, because it's a fraction. I need to put it in parentheses because I have h square.
So the negative 2 is not part of the fraction?
No, it's not part because h is positive. H is equal to 3/4. H is equal to 3/4. So it's positive. So when I make h squared, it's going to be what? 3/4 square. So what is 3/4 square? Is 3/4 times what? 3/4, which is what? 9/16, yes? Yes? Yeah. So it's going to be 2 times 9/16 divided by minus 3 times minus 1. I don't touch those because they're not dependent, they are independent. Alright, so I cannot multiply them. I keep them as it is. Now, what do I have here? Can I simplify 2 with 16? Yes or no?
Yes.
So this will become what here? 8. So we'll have what? Minus 1 minus 9/8, yes?
Yeah.
Divided by minus 3 times minus 1. Then I make common denominator. What's the common denominator here? Is 8. So I multiply both sides by 8 here. So we got what? This is minus 1. Oh, minus 1 should be here. So I will have here minus 1 times minus 8 minus 9 over 8 divided by minus 3 times minus 1. Is that clear? Now, minus 8 minus 9 is what?
Minus 1.
Is minus 17 over 8 divided by minus 3 times minus 1. Yes? Now we have minus 1 times minus 17 is become what? Positive. So I'll get what? 17 over 8 divided by minus 3 times minus 1. Yes? This minus 3 is what? Is minus 3 over what? Over 1. If I divide fraction with the fraction, what we do? We keep the first unchanged and we flip the second one. Yes? So that's means I will have what? 17 over 8 times minus 1 over 3. Yes? Times minus 1. Yes? So then I will have minus, you see the whole thing now is multiplication now. So minus times minus become what? Positive. So I will have what? 1 times 17 is 17. Yes? 8 times 3 is 24. So the answer is 17 or 24. Is that clear? Any question? You feel it's a lot of work. I'll just go detail by detail. That's me. You can skip steps if you want here. I'll just go detail by detail. Yes?
For the next one, it says j to the power, not to the power, j to the
Power of 2 of 2. So that means you have to change 2, it's become what? 2 is going to be to j to the power of 4.
Oh.
Because we have 2 squared.
Just multiply them?
Yeah, just multiply them.
That was like 22.
Yeah.
No, it's 2 to the power 2. If it's 22, it should be on the same size and the same location.
But it is.
This is 22?
No, it's 2 to the exponent 2. 2. Okay, the question number 44, you have G, J, so you have 2, and you have 2. Just the printer, it's make you look like they are not true. Sorry, 22. I'm not going to give you 22. How you can do 22 at 20? It makes no sense. It's big. So you're going to say just the whole period, the whole period of the test. You are not going to finish it.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't use calculator, and you have a big number.
That would be terrible.
Yeah, it's going to be terrible. This means that I really hate you if I do that. No, I don't do that. Alright, so is that clear for order of operation?
Yeah.
So you want to move to simplify expression now?
Yeah.
47?
Yeah.
So if I have 5, number 47, I have 5.
And it would be 5 plus 30p.
So it's going to be 5 plus 30p. Then I distribute this again. So this is 6, not 8. So this should be 6. So it should be 6 here. So it's going to be minus 6p minus 48. Yes?
Yeah.
Then we combine like terms. So it's going to be what? 22p. Yes? Minus 43. So this will be your answer.
Oh, by the way, okay.
Is that clear? You want to do another one? Which one will do? 5, 50 or 49?
49.
Alright, so we have 10 times minus x plus 1 plus 5 times 8x plus minus 7. So I distribute again.
Wait, brother.
Yes.
Why is it, the one above, why is it minus 48?
Because I distribute the minus 8. Minus 8 times p is minus 8, and minus 8 times 6 is minus 48. When you distribute, you always distribute with the sign. Then here I will have what? Minus 10x plus 10. Then I distribute the 5, so it's going to be plus 40x minus 35. Then what's happened next? Combine like terms. 40 minus 10 is 30, and we have 10 minus 35 is minus 25, and this will be your answer. Is that clear, everyone?
Yeah.
Is that clear?
Yeah.
Do we do another one? It's okay?
Yeah.
Okay, do you want 51?
Brother, can we do 55?
Okay, let me do 51, then I'm going to do 55.
Okay.
Alright, 51, I will have what? Minus 2 square root of 5, yes? Plus 3 square root of 6, plus 2 square root of 20, and we have 2 square root of 5, yes?
The
So,
negative 2,
the negative plus 2 cancel out.
they cancel each other out.
So I got 3 square root of 6, yes? Plus 2 square root of 20. But 20, I can pull out a perfect square. So what's the perfect square I can pull out?
10 times 2. 10 times 2.
Excuse me?
Oh, wait.
4 times 5.
Oh.
I have to pull out the perfect square. Perfect square.
How's that perfect square root?
Okay, because 4 times 5 for 40 perfect square.
But don't you have to, when you square something, you have to multiply by what it's being multiplied?
No, you're going to pull out the perfect square from the 20. Is there in perfect square? In 20. Yes, it's 4 times 5.
I don't get what a perfect square is.
Okay, 4 is perfect square, 9 is perfect square, 25 is perfect square.
Oh.
We talk about this last time. Just review your note, guys. You don't review the note, then this is bad. So this is 2 square root of what? 4 times 5. This is the max. This is the biggest perfect square I can pick is 4. Then what I use? I use the property. Remember this property? A square root of AB is square root of A square root of B. Yes. So it's going to be what? 3 square root of 6. And we have 2 square root of 4 square root of 5. What is square root of 4? 2. So it's going to be 3 square root of 6 plus 2 times 2 square root of 5. What is 2 times 2?
4.
So it's going to be square root of 6 plus 4 square root of 5. Can I combine those two?
Yes.
Do you combine those two?
Yes.
Okay, are they like terms?
No.
No. That means this is your final answer. Number 51. Am I clear here? You want to do another one before I move to 55?
We do 54.
You want 54? So I have minus 3 square root of 3. Minus 3 square root of 27. Plus 3 square root of 3. Minus 3 square root of 45. Then try to. This is square root of what? 9 times 3. Yes?
Yeah.
Plus 3 square root of 3. Minus 3 square root of what? 9 times 5. Yes? So the same thing as minus 3 square root of 3. Minus 3 square root of 9. Square root of 3. Plus 3 square root of 3. Minus 3 square root of 9. Square root of 5. Yes? What is square root of 9? It's 3. So it's going to be 3 times 3 is going to be what? 9. Yes?
How do you do 5?
Because 9 times 5 is 45.
Rather, doesn't the minus 3 square root of 3 plus 3 square root of 3 cancel out?
Yes, I just keep it just to do the work. Okay, so we'll have 3 times 9, 2 times 3 is what? Is 9 square root of 5, yes? Yes? You can cancel those if you want at the beginning because it's straightforward. I just keep them just because it does not affect me in anything. So now what do you do? Like this and this is cancel out. And what's left is minus 9 square root of 3 plus 9 square root of 5. And that's my final answer. Is that clear? Any question? Don't say yes, yes, yes on the test. You're going to get struggle. Alright? I'm not going to go beyond those type of questions, but you see, you should learn how to do those questions. I ask questions because on test, I'm not going to answer any question. Trust me, on the test, I don't understand math on the test. Don't ask me anything. I don't even know how to do math. I don't know, it happened to me all the time. I don't know why. Alright, let's do number 55. So what do we have 55? We have square root of 8 over square root of what? 10. So we have denominator has irrational. So what we do? Okay, the square root of 10 times square root of 10. Yes? So it's going to be equal to what? Square root of what? 80 over 10. Can I pull out a perfect square from the top?
Yes.
4 times? 40 times 2? What about 4 times 20? Yes, 4 times 20. What else?
8.
16 times 5. So it's going to be 16 times 5, yes? Over 10. So it's going to be square root of 16 times square root of 5 over 10. What is square root of 16? 4 square root of 5 over 10. Can I simplify the top and the bottom? Yes?
Yes.
Divide by 2 and divide by 2, yes? So it's going to be 2 square root of 5 over 5. You need to know your multiplication table very well. Very well. At least you can pull out the perfect square. Alright, let's do another example. If I have minus 2 over 3 over 5, I have only square root of 5. I don't touch the 3 because 3 is a whole number. So what I do, I multiply both sides by square root of 5. Always. The one which has a square root, you multiply both sides by the same square root. Is that clear? Then what you do? This and this become what? 5. So it's going to be 3 times 5, and the top will stay the same, 2 square root of 5. Then I multiply those two. There's nothing to simplify, so I keep it as it is. 2 square root of 5 over 15. And this will be your answer. Is that clear? Okay, here there's nothing to do. You just need to make sure that your square root on the bottom, multiply both sides by the square root, that same square root. For example, if you do another one, I have square root of 4 over 3 square root of 5. So I'm going to look what is my denominator, square root of 5. Yes, I cannot have a square root at denominator because it's irrational. So what I do, I multiply by the same square root. So I multiply by square root of 5 and square root of 5 on the top. That's it. I do the same thing. So square root of 5 times square root of 5 give me what? 5. So I will have 3 times 5. Square root of 4 is equal to what? 2. And this is going to square root of 5. I don't touch it. Then I will have 3 times 5 is 15. Then I will have the top stay the same as 2 square root of 5. Let's do another one. You're scared about those, yes? You don't like those.
But it doesn't become negative.
Why negative?
Because it's a negative sign.
No, it's negative sign for that top one.
Oh.
This is nothing with the second one. Is that clear?
Yeah.
There's another example. So if I have square root of 2, and we have a minus, and we have 5 plus square root of 5. Here what I use? What do I use here? Conjugate. So here I'm to both sides by what? By the conjugate of the denominator, which is what? 5 minus square root of 5. 5 minus square root of 5. Yes?
Wait, what question was this?
This is question number 59.
Why?
So we apply by the conjugate, because here I have an expression. I don't have square root, I have an expression. So this means I need to apply by the conjugate. Alright, so we know that a plus b times a minus b is going to be give me what? Is a squared minus b squared, yes? So that means I will have what on the bottom? I will have what? 5 times 5 is what? Is 25, yes? And square root 5 squared is 5, yes?
Why would you put that square root?
Hmm?
Why would you put that square root?
The square root.
5.
Because it's square root of 5 squared. So this is cancelled out, but that is only 5. So I don't keep the square root, I just put 5. And here what I do, I distribute. So I got the minus stay outside, so it's gonna be 5 square root of 2, and square root of 2 times square root of 5 is minus square root of 10. Then I simplify here, so I've got 5 square root of 2 minus square root of 10 over 20, and I put the minus, and this will be my final answer. Is that clear, guys?